coming to you live here from Maria in South Philippines off the coast of Cebu. We are of course here with ESL Open Cup Asia Division number 180. It's been 80 of them. Wait, 80? I meant 20.
Look.
120. I am, of course, your host, Yaku of the Zaku, and with me today is El Ingeniero de Dosificación que nunca está sin alegría, like _VIP. How we doing?
What's up, Yaku? Yes, we are back. We're not just back with ESL Open Cup Asia, but thank you so much to our first Quacker, Lord Logan. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs, because the notifications, they just don't stop. They've just been going on this entire time, and they keep on going. Thank you.
Thank you too, Lord Logan, but I'm jealous that you got the first Quacker before me today.
Feels bad, man.
So I do thank you. I'm just not gonna say that, I think.
Shaking my head, man. Shaking my head. Oh god, but we really do appreciate all the support, Lord Logan. Gracias, papi. Today has already been a very big day for the CranKy Ducklings. So much has gone on, but before we get ahead of ourselves, mates, we are in our first series.
Exactly. It's spoilers, but !Discord in the chat and look at our channel. It says tournament spoilers if you want to know what we're talking about. But regardless, we are going to be kicking things off with this TVZ here on Berlingrad LE. We're in the bottom right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner. We have the red Terran player coming out from the land of Korea. He is, of course, going to be representing Prep Esports. He is the chattest of Terran players. He is HonMonO.
I just want to bring this to your attention, Yaku, but he went for a third CC before factory.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player himself. He just joined his brand new team, One Side Gaming. It is Rex. And he's link flooding.
HonMonO is not going to have any defenses ready for this. He has a bunker. He has one marine.
He's got a second bunker on the way. Let's go. He doesn't have a full wall off. Not yet. I mean, Rex, honestly, he's responding really well here. I mean, he was able to scout the fast NG Bay as well. HonMonO, what he's doing right now makes no sense. He's being so greedy, and he may just die.
I think he may have rebound his barracks hotkey.
Oh god.
Hotkey repairs, trying its best to keep this bunker up, but it's one marine. How much damage can you really do with one marine?
Yeah, it's gonna go down. The wall is a wall here on the high ground. We have a second Rax on the way. If the wall is able to hold on long enough, maybe we can defend. He's trying to get a second wall up and running.
And it's working pretty well so far. A couple more marines are getting popped out. Honestly, with a wall, you don't need that many marines to defend.
Oh, the NG Bay. It's okay, we have a backup NG Bay on the way. Oh no, we had to cancel. Oh god, so the plans for HonMonO are kind of thrown up in the air. Obviously, he wanted to go into a mass marine style with fast +1, but that is just not going to be happening anymore.
See, you say that his plans have been thrown off, but how do we know that this wasn't his plan all along? This is HonMonO we're talking about.
True. I mean, mate, he does have a third TC, so it is up and running, so he's going to have plenty of SCV production here. Meanwhile, Rex, his own third was delayed because of his build, but he's going for a very fast Baneling Nest. Might be thinking to Bane bust his opponent.
Yeah, I do have to question that a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit too late for a Baneling bust. Factory's about to finish up. HonMonO should be able to get a tank out in Siege by the time the Banelings finish up, right? No.
That's a reactor, not a tech lab, so we're not going to have a tank anytime soon here from the side of HonMonO. Looks like he's attempting to expand here on the low ground. He does have plenty of marines, so he should be fine as long as he's able to, you know, hug a wall and make sure he doesn't get surrounded. He should be able to establish his natural. And I love it. He's even setting himself up here, like making his own wall here. It's great.
Yeah, he's kind of trying to bait Rex into a bit of a choke point, but Rex is not falling for that bait whatsoever. Baneling Nest has finished up. And we'll see if he utilizes it and morphs any banelings with all of these lings.
Yeah, he made another wave of lings, which you could argue Rex is maybe being a little bit inefficient, but at the same time he's also making sure that HonMonO cannot move out. If he ever does, Rex can just go for a counterattack and just dive into that mineral line. Meanwhile, oh, I thought we were going to have like a fast medevac or something. No, we have just continued add-ons here for our production.
Interesting. Well, we'll see if he gets an armory. I mean, it has really fallen out of favor, and in fact, I'm not sure if it was ever in favor. But Hellbat Marine it's a composition.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Beyond not the best one, but
Beyond does it whenever he can. But of course, they're like more dedicated timing attacks, I should say. Oh god, but yes, for the time being, you know, HonMonO, he's just continuing to macro on up. Stim is on the way. We're gonna have double medevac as well, so we can finally move out across the map. And again, like looking at the worker count, like it's not looking too bad here, especially because again, HonMonO has had this third base for a while now.
Yeah, and he's just been continuously producing out of it. He hasn't quite been able to land it yet, but that doesn't matter. He doesn't really need to just yet either. Just making sure that two bases are saturated first.
Yeah, you know, he's looking pretty good right now. Yo, +1 is going to finish up by the time the drop gets across the map as well. So this is actually really nicely timed for HonMonO. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you know, it's it's going to work out for him.
Yeah, funnily enough. What are all these Hellions for?
Oh, the armory, mate. Let's go. And it's hidden here in the natural base as well.
All right, so yeah, it seems like it's going to be a bit more of a interesting timing coming out from HonMonO.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, Hellbats won't benefit from that +1, but still.
It warrants, but it will do a great job at buffering for the Marines. I mean, honestly, HonMonO is pretty dedicated with this attack. And Baneling's speed is on the horizon. It's not done yet, so until that happens, HonMonO, he's going to have a decent shot here. But no, the Hellions are going to get surrounded before they get morphed into Hellbats.
Slightly mistimed here from our Red Terran player. And I'm starting to get pretty worried for HonMonO here, like, he doesn't really have any form of splash damage at the moment. No real answer to the Banelings.
Yeah, especially because Centrifugal Hooks, it just finished up. We do have Baneling speed here for Rex. He has nothing but Mass Ling Bane. He didn't risk anything by going for a fast fire. Same time, we have a little bit of a Ling run by. There is a single Marine here to defend, but it's only one Marine.
Hold the wall!
Oh, God.
Alright, HonMonO dipping deep into creep. He has some really nice splits. And a lot of the Banelings, yeah, they actually die to target fire and the health bats before they really connect on the Marines. But of course, they make very short work of those Hellbats, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, with the death of those Hellbats, that means everything has to be picked up and going back home. Meanwhile, 5 SVs went down. The wall is still not a wall, by the way. Like, it's some nice Sim City, don't get me wrong. It's very aesthetically pleasing, but it's still there's still a gaping hole, though.
Well, what if it's not meant to be a wall? What if he's trying to bait the Lings into the Widow Mines?
Is he making like a path for the Lings to run through? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah! It's like tower defense.
Oh my god. Well, for the time being, HonMonO, he does defend. You know, there weren't any Banelings with this counterattack. Third base is going to be landed on location. But you raised a really good point. Where is the splash damage? You know, we need some either tanks or Widow Mines.
Yeah, I'm starting to see Widow Mine production right now, but it seems to be a little bit inconsistent, this factory production.
Yeah, exactly, as this factory isn't producing anything right now. Meanwhile, the first one of the shot goes off only on one Ling. Up!
That was a hot pickup, goddamn.
That was close.
Very, very close. Very good split on the Banelings as well, making sure that they don't take the full connection of the Widow Mines. That's a lot of Banelings coming down. And I don't see a way for HonMonO at all. This GG is called. Rex takes game number 1.
GG. Well played. Rex will take the first game, but I'm always happy to cast HonMonO. Yeah. He just has a very unique perspective on the game.
I hope our next map is Pride of Altaris.
Oh,
just
God.
to see what he does there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I would love for him to take the gold. Is that something you want to do against a Zerg player, though? That's the thing, because as we saw, if you're going to be greedy, if you're going to cut corners, Rex, he is not afraid to just hold down that Z button.
Not at all, nor the B button.
Or the B button.
Not the D button, though.
Oh.
Not too many drones are made.
Yeah. I did not know that. So here in the lobby chat, HonMonO just let us know that he's actually living in Japan right now.
Oh, hence the name.
No, I don't think that's related. But yeah, Rex was saying like, "Yo, shouldn't we be on Korea?" He's like, "No, Taiwan is better because I'm not in Korea right now." It's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
How does that work? He's in Japan.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that? So you got Japan here and Korea here.
Yeah.
Taiwan's like here.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, you know, distance-wise, maybe routing. You know, maybe the routing is just better there, right?
Did they just do a complete loop before they get to Korea?
Maybe.
Compared to Taiwan, which is just straight. Well, it's how they keep up the costs, I guess. Anyway, we're going to be continuing our series now on Glittering Ashes, LE. Of course, in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, swatting all the way to the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Terran player coming out from the land of Korea, currently residing in Japan. He's, of course, going to be representing Prep Esports. We have, I think we gave him a nickname. I don't remember what it was. We have HonMonO.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner, currently getting proxy racks. Let's go. We have, but going for a gas pool opener, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player representing One Side Gaming. It is Rex.
Rex really out here saying, "You think you can proxy me? Do you remember who I'm teammates with?"
Oh, God. Crank?
Yeah. Oh, but he doesn't scout it!
Okay. He goes even further here to the left-hand side of the map, and Rex will scout this, and, more importantly, he does dip away with his Overlord. He doesn't reveal that he knows.
Yeah, he wants to bait HonMonO into him. He doesn't need to, because he did go for that gas pool. He knows that he's going to be able to defend against Marines, and he wants to be able to deal the casualties.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the first Spine Crawler is already on the way. Lings are on the way as well. We have enough gas for Ling speed. There we go. Once Rex has enough minerals, and I mean, he should be able to deal with this perfectly. Like, he is set up very well to defend. It's all about the execution at this point for Rex.
Yeah, interesting how he's using his Zerglings right now. He's just sending them around, trying to send them across the map, see if there's anything he can get done. Or, no, I think it might have... No, yeah, that's exactly... No, it's not.
He's actually setting himself up for a surround here. I also thought he was going to just zoom across the map, but no, I guess he has other plans here. And, he catches some reinforcements.
Yeah, it is exactly what you want to be doing right now as the Zerg player. Although that does seem a little bit mistimed. I'm sure Rex is still fine here.
Yeah,
we should not be getting up.
I mean, the Marines were dealt with. Meanwhile, there is some nice SimCity here. There's a checkpoint, but the Spine Crawler comes down to the low ground. With the Spine, I mean, mate, Rex, again, has everything he needs. Forces a cancel in these bunkers.
And now there's really not too much that HonMonO can do from this position. I mean, I guess he can try to, build more Marines to keep Rex in. But, yep, there we go. He lifts up, goes home, and sends the other barracks in the scout.
Yeah, it's just so sad because of Rex going for the gas first opener, he already has link speed, so he can just zoom across the map. This CC will not finish. It will be cancelled, and Rex could even go into the main. Like, oh my, he's going for another... he's going for another third CC before factory. Oh my god.
I love to see it.
He's crazy.
Well, he knows he's at the disadvantage. Oh my god, I just realized there's gonna be no production back home.
There's nothing. The Marines are coming back, but they're gonna run into Lings.
Yeah, they're gonna get sandwiched.
Oh god, hug the wall.
But they don't quite get there immediately. They get surrounded. Look at that, Rex even denying the choke point. He doesn't even need Banelings this time. He can just brute force his way through, I think.
He really, I mean, there's literally nothing here, mate. There's just SCVs to repair, and that is it. So Rex is going to have a little bit of time. Meanwhile, across the map, okay, we don't have continued gas production. We do not have a Baneling nest, but...
Yeah, of course, repair is definitely quicker than DPS of the Lings, but we gotta keep our eyes on the mineral.
Still making
right
2
now
CCs, by the way. He
He
remade
is.
it after he canceled. He's like, no, I will have 3 CCs. He made it before he started the factory, mate.
I need to meet my quota.
He just has no fear, mate. And I mean, again, without Banelings, he cannot be broken, so he's perfectly fine here on 1 base. Meanwhile, we don't have a Baneling nest here for Rex.
Interesting. Going for a Rotron like that, to me, I mean, from this position, I feel like that's a bit more of a defensive structure, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
because yeah, if you wanted to go offensive, why not? Why not, or continue to be aggressive? Why not throw down that Baneling nest since you already have this many Lings?
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, there are kind of like 2 different avenues to the same goal, right? Like, roaches are on the way. They can be morphed into Ravagers, and if you have high ground vision, Ravagers will make short work of this wall. They also have more kiting potential as well, so maybe a little bit more longevity. Obviously, they don't scale well into the mid game, but Rex doesn't intend this game to go on any longer.
HonMonO does, though, with 2 factories in addition to the one that he already has. He made 3. He made 2. Okay, so he has 2 barracks. And he decided not to commit to bio.
But he's getting an energy bay.
But he, missile turrets?
True. 3rd CC is on location, by the way. Let's go. What? That's the 4th CC!
That's the 4th CC, yeah.
That's the 4th.
He actually has an orbital. He doesn't land the orbital.
When did I miss
He's
the
gonna
4th?
make that into a planetary. I missed the 4th CC entirely. I thought he just said... Yeah, because we did the math. He was making 3, then 1 died, then he remade 1 more, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's the math.
I thought that's what happened, but the Ravagers are pushing on in. The wall is no longer a wall. The Lings are flooding in as well. We barely have any units here to defend. HonMonO with the mass greed as a response. To be fair, if Rex left him alone, HonMonO would have gone back into this game, but Rex, that's just not the kind of player he is.
Not at all. Everything's starting to go down. HonMonO now calculating whether or not he can get away with this. You know, 1 cyclone and a dream. You know, let's go.
The mules, let's go.
The mules are landing. He does have a lot of orbitals, but he's realized that he cannot turn this game around. GG. Rex take that series 2-0. But really, who won here? Beautiful.
I'm in shock. We have been casting a lot of HonMonO in recent weeks, but this was not what I expected at all, mate. He's crazy, and I love him. I love him dearly.
We all really should. I think that just about rounds off the HonMonO matchups, because I remember we casted him a lot in TVP.
Yep.
I think we casted him in TVT. Haven't really been able to catch him in TVZ, and now we know what he does.
Yeah.
Now we know what he goes for.
Yeah, we have a little bit of an inkling of what he's capable of. I'm sure he has more available in this matchup as well. But the mass CC style is crazy. Obviously, like if there's no early aggression, like he's gonna explode in the mid game. But Rex was meeting his greed with nothing but aggression.
It's like he looked at innovation games and saw, okay, this build that he does so often, 3cc before starport, how do I take that to the next level? 3cc before factory. He realizes when it's not a great idea.
Oh my god, I like what's insane to me is, for those who don't know HonMonO, if you haven't been watching recently, like he is on a Korean pro team. He's on Prep Esports. Like, he is a Korean semi-pro player. You know, he is up there in the Korean ladder. And he's up there doing stuff like this. Like, it's not like he's like throwing darts at a wall and just like making things up on the fly. Like, this is meticulously planned.
This is planned, exactly. You can definitely tell. He goes into pretty much every game thinking, all right, this is exactly how I want to play this out. And sometimes it's not always obvious. I'm thinking back specifically to HonMonO versus, who was it? It wasn't Spear. Was Chance? Was it Chance?
Chance was the TVP, yeah?
Yeah,
With the BCs?
With the BCs, exactly. We were thinking, what the hell is going on here? Does he just feel like playing BCs? But then, you know, in hindsight, you kind of connect the dots a little bit. You're like, oh, that was the plan all along.
Exactly. You got to think big picture for HonMonO. You know, you got to take a step back, you know, and just look at the entire, not just the painting, but the framing as well, the wall that it's in, the museum that we are residing in, if you can call it that. And it's just, it is a work of art. And I...
Sometimes he does look too big, though.
Sometimes, you know,
he misses the lings right in front of him.
Yeah, you know, he's thinking two big pictures, looking at the building, when at the end of the day, the canvas is blank and there's nothing on it. Sometimes. GG, well played. Congratulations to Rex, as he does take the 2-0 lead, or 2-0 win here, and he moves on in the bracket to face his opponent, who's already waiting for him.